Hello everybody, and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where these guys want to give us some money, and I'm okay with that. We're also currently marching down towards Brutia, but I have not checked to see if they're friends with anybody. They are in a defensive league with Syracuse and Hipponian. Okay. They're also in an alliance with Syracuse. Or, of course, these guys that are fighting Carthage. I wonder if they'll even honor that call to arms. They may not. We'll have to see. And then the other question is, do we want to get a third legion, and or do we want to potentially bulk up these legions? So we currently have 15,000 troops. How many cohorts do these guys have? They have 18 total cohorts. What about Syracuse? These guys have 4K. They're also in that defensive pact. These guys have 9K. So realistically, we're looking at already being, like, outnumbering them with just these two legions, without any bulking up, without any mercs, without all of our feudatories. This doesn't seem too bad. And we can grab quite a bit of territory here. Like, we'll grab all of the rest of the boot, if you will, and we'll also grab a big portion of Sicily. Seems okay. I'm not sure why Nuceria is attached to us here. Please don't attach. I would prefer that we not be taking attrition right now. We've also got these 16k mercs here, which is actually a interesting setup. Now, if we were to boost these armies at all, we'd probably just boost up the heavy infantry. We've got supply limits of 24 and 23 around here. In their territory, it's lower, though, and that's something we should consider. I don't want to be taking too much attrition through here, so we probably shouldn't bulk up our army at all. Secession of the plebs. The political debate of the patricians and plebeians has once again escalated into a full-blown secession. It seems promoting the new middle class while satisfying some of the wealthy plebeians and encouraging social mobility only ostracized the rest of the population further. The city is ground to a halt, with thousands of freemen leaving the city to occupy the hill of Janiculum across the Tiber. Their leaders are demanding legal and political equality to end the strike. So, national unrest -1, plus 2.5% freeman happiness, patricio-plebeian aristocracy until end of game, national manpower plus 15%, national freeman happiness -5%, freeman promotion cost -15%. So, that's interesting. Otherwise, they will strike for 50 years. Or no, wait, we would, they'd be outside the Pomerium, so we'd go kill them all. But, I kind of like this. 15% manpower, minus 2.5% freeman happiness overall, because we're going to gain 2.5%, at least temporarily. I don't know for how long. But we're already at -5 freeman happiness, so seems fine. If they get uppity, we'll just promote a bunch of them to citizens. I don't see a problem. Realistically. Okay, we should try to get a trade route if we can. We can get some cloth. Never mind, we can't get cloth. We could get some wood. There we go. What else could we get? We could get some additional wood. Sure. We'll have great triremes. The best triremes. So, when do we want to pull the trigger on this, is the question. Well, we can't afford these mercs, and if we're going to do this, we should be able to afford these mercs as a, like, fallback. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. They've got a lot of ports down here, but I don't see a lot of forts. Maybe we just can't see them until we're at war, but we don't see forts as of right now. We have a few scorned families. The main problem is that our manpower bank is very low still. Sure, all of our armies are fully populated right now, but our manpower bank is not going to last throughout this war. That is for sure. Especially since we're going to have to cross to Sicily, and it's going to get very awkward. I would like to crush Etruria at some point soon, but I think right now is not the time. So I think if we are going to grow our armies here, I mean, based on supply limit, it's probably not going to be a thing quite yet, and instead we're going to be looking to maybe have some... These are all really good. All down this way. Well, except Velites. I don't like that. Manpower recovery. Yeah. National manpower there. Yeah. Those are all quite good. But I was actually trying to talk about tech. So, like for example, here, the Logistics Bureau. Well, that's capital import routes. But supply limit increases. Once our supply limits increase, is what I've been trying to say, we should go ahead and bulk these up. I think doubling the amount of heavy infantry will be a good plan, so that way we're kind of mirroring the structure of Roman legions. I mean, it's way too early to even be in the cohort system, let alone have legions, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, at this point, the Marian reforms haven't even happened, have they? We should still be in, like, full-on phalanx, but whatever. So, if we declare war on these guys, Syracuse would join in. No one else would. We don't have a CB on them, obviously, but we can get one. Bam. We've got one. So, diplomats are now en route until the 4th of August. And in the meantime, we're just going to continue letting our manpower regen. And I looked at the supply in here, and it looks like we're not really going to be taking too much attrition on the way through. So that's good. We're only going to be losing men mostly during sieges and combat. So let's go ahead and do this. It'll increase our tyranny, but, you know, whatever. Ah, yes. Our morale is low. Of course it is. We need to go into the economy and bump up our army maintenance. There we go. And, of course, we are still making a small amount of money, but we are making money nonetheless. Do we want to be in unit reorg? I don't think it's necessary, because I suspect their armies are not up here, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's go. Where's that month tick? We need that morale back. Okay, there's the month tick. So, we are getting 1 attrition due to under siege, 1% attrition, but we should be able to handle that. No problem. Oh, hello. Well, there they are. They're at full morale. They're not locked in just yet. Oh, but we have to go all the way around? Why do we have to go around? Is there a fort here? I don't know. Oh, I guess that is a fort. I didn't see that. That's exciting. Okay. When is this going to happen? 21 September? We're going to get these guys into unit reorg, and then we're going to just march straight in. I doubt we're going to get there in time, but hopefully we don't get stack wiped. It's the idea anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's expected. So we are actually retreating here. Let's go ahead and fall back And we will have these guys go there. And where's this legion retreating to? All the way to Capua. Wow. Okay. Well, we're just going to chill for a little bit then, until our units get themselves a little bit more morale. Okay. So, I think we can catch this, maybe. No, there's just no morale. This, on the other hand, this is a much better battle for us. Yeah, that's fine right there. Bipartisan support. Some issues tend to divide the House, and none more so than slave maltreatment. While it was being debated in the Senate, Lucius Postumus Megellus approached our consul and offered the support of a large portion of the mercantile faction. The mercantile faction, huh? I like it. We need the support of the mercantile faction. That's a very important thing. The cost of this support was left unspoken, but we should be aware of how this might affect us in the future. The other guys actually didn't demand anything. Until we know what those favors actually do, I'm okay with taking them. Wrecked. Okay. So we actually finally have the morale to do this now. Hey, our oratory advances advanced. That's nice. And these guys want to give us money. I'm okay with that. And realistically, I think we're fine now. We held off their big push, and our feudatories will be coming in soon enough. And once these guys come on back, we'll be fine. Okay. Make your way over here to Cirrus. You're also going to Capua? Yeah, that's not a huge surprise. Yeah, I'll take money. Especially since we're currently losing a lot of money. Primarily due to army maintenance, and I'm gonna guess it's because of these guys. I mean, we could disband them. I think we should, actually. The entire purpose behind having them there was exclusively to keep them out of our territory. And I don't think we care about anything else now. Especially now that our feudatories are coming in. And yeah, now reinforcements are going to start piling into this army. I think we're fine. They do have a 5k stack coming up this direction. We'll see if they come up here, or if they go up this way. Tribal Chief Calus offers friendship. We've received an envoy sent by Tribal Chief Calus Cominius, ruler of our subject Polignia. He offers our ruler, Consul Gnaeus Flavius, his personal friendship. Strengthening our connections with our subject could have its benefits. Yes, indeed they could, and we are going to go for that. We'll get popularity just from winning wars. Oh, we can get an invention. What do we want? Army morale recovery? That would have been handy a little while ago. Old triumph costs. Civic tech investment. Really hard to pass that up. Also siege ability, though. Heavy infantry discipline. Let's go for civic tech investment. Okay. So, where are these guys going? Are they going to Cirrus or Laos? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. They're just gonna die. Sounds good. Etruria is requesting military access. Why do they need military access? They are at war with a bunch of people. Oh, okay. You know what? That's fine. I'm okay with them taking over some territories. We'll just take it from them when we're ready. Once we've consolidated this area. Now, we would have to fight with Carthage to actually consolidate this, but that's going to happen eventually anyway. Okay, so they're falling back this direction. That should be just fine. I'm not concerned. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will finish this war. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.